ultimately decide on McGill for game one and Severino potentially for game two?
Yeah, we know we need one. So it was a decision. Miguel's throwing the ball well. We don't get it done game one. We got Sevi. So we just went through a lot of the scenarios and we thought it was best for us to go with McGill. He's going to give us a chance to win a baseball game, and then we go from there.
What do you have to do against Schwellenbach, considering how good he's been against you guys this year?
Yeah, he's been really good overall, and especially against us. He's a guy that not only has plus stuff, but he's going to attack. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to go right after hitters. So we have to be ready, and we got to stay ready because he's going to attack us in a lot of different ways. He's got a lot of different pitches, but he's going to come right after you. So,
if you win game one, is there somebody not on the roster right now who could pitch game two, or is it going to come from within?
We're prepared for a lot of scenarios. Hopefully, we're having those conversations and making those decisions.
Who's here?
Not going to answer that.
How did you decide on Taylor over Marte?
So again, knowing that we could potentially be playing 18 innings here, I wasn't going to play Marte on the field for 18 innings. So I talked to him yesterday, and we thought it was best, to give him the first game or first few innings of the first game off, and then if we need him, he'll be ready to go, and if not, he's in play. So.
Are any of your starting pitchers outside of McGill and Severino available today?
It's a good question. Everything's on the table right now. So.
Severino, the reason he's going two is partly because he can be saved and then pitch playoffs, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, that was part of the conversation, but it's not like we're saving arms. Like we got to win a game today, So whether it's game one, game two, we have to advance. So that's the bottom line. We got to get one here and then move on.
Because when he's not pitching game two, right?
Most likely not.
Differently do you manage game one knowing, say you're behind late, there is that game two to fall back on?
Yeah, it's definitely different, because there is a game two. So those it makes it tricky to manage game one, where you get behind or you get ahead, understanding that there's another game, and then not only that there's a good chance that you'll be playing 3 in a row, after this one. So it gets tricky, but we'll go through a lot of different scenarios, but the game will tell you what to do. We'll be ready.
Does that strictly feel for you, or is there almost like a formula? If we're down X runs by X time, we'll change our focus?
Yeah, the game always going to tell you. You can prepare for a lot of different scenarios. You got playing A, B, C, D, all the way to Z, and the game is it's going to tell you different, and you have to be able to adjust accordingly. So, and that's what we'll do. We're preparing, but then the game is going to let us know what to do, and we'll pivot.
Carlos, if you use Diaz in the first game, and the events dictate, however, that you might need him in the second, would he be available for both games?
Yeah, obviously pitch count and all that, but like I said, everything's on the table. So if he's feeling good, he's in play.
So you would not hesitate to use him?
Yeah, if he's good to go, I'm not gonna hesitate.
Carlos, you had not been very aggressive on the bases, stealing bases the last few weeks, and then yesterday you did quite a bit. Is that a change in mindset at all?
No, we've been aggressive. I think it's just we haven't got on base, and we haven't got matchups. I think it's just the personnel. If you have the right matchup, the right guy on the bases, the right guy on the mound, we will be aggressive, and that's what we did yesterday. So it all depends on who's on the mound, who's at the plate, who's on the bases, what's the situation. So, but if he's there, we're gonna be aggressive.
Carlos, understanding the priority is to win a game today, but if you win game one, it means you do have Severino on normal rest for game one. You could line up and not have to play Lindor 18 innings. Will you treat game one like a playoff game right now, because there's so much to gain by winning game one?
Yeah, the goal is to go out there and trying to win game one, and that's what we're doing. What we're trying to do here. You manage the game to win game one because there's a lot of benefit to it, like you said. But it gets tricky. So let's see how the games unfold. But that's the goal: to go out there and get it done on game one.
If you have to play 2 games, how big a handicap is that, you think, in terms of the pitching?
Well, I mean, we have no choice. We have no choice. If we don't get it done, we got to find a way get out of here with a victory. Then we'll worry about that. You know, this is where we at. We all signed up for it, and just have to embrace it, have fun, and go get it done.
Is there part of this enjoyable? Like, this is sort of a stressful, unprecedented thing. Are you able to kind of take a step back and enjoy any part of the?
Of course, you enjoy every single moment. Since I got up really early today and I was ready to go. You can feel the guys. This is what you play for, man. Like, this is it right here. To be able to have that feeling, to come to the ballpark, and there's 161, 162. You have an opportunity to do something special. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
How early did you get up?
More intense than, because I know you've talked about managing in the Winter League in Venezuela, and just how intense that can be. Is this somehow comparable to that?
You're saying comparing this with?
So he's talked about how intense those Winter League.
Yeah, they're intense. I've been in a lot of playoff games in New York too. They're intense. Baseball Classic, they're intense. And every one of them has got a different feeling, and this is definitely a different feeling, a really good feeling. That the fact that you come here and you have an opportunity to do something special. This is
different for you in a new way.
Yeah, of course. I mean, as a manager, I've been a coach, a bench coach, manager in playoff, but in winter ball, not in the big leagues. So you just have to enjoy it, man. And this is what you dream of. So and here we are, trying to soak it all in and enjoy it.
If you win, are you going to be in between the games?
No, we won, and I think this is more for. I don't think any of the team. This is more for from MLB. So celebrations will take part after game 2.
Are you going to be in full uniform today?
Yeah, there's a good chance I'll be in full unit today. Yeah, it means a lot to put the jersey and as a big league manager, and to have something it's special, and you just be there with the boys, and I'm pretty sure I'll put my jersey on.
Expecting all of them to have eye black on again today?
Whatever it takes, eye black, whatever, get it done.
How much sleep did you get? See position player pitching game 2, or is that you think that's not really the right thing?
Oh, John, let's see. We got to go by the rules.
How much sleep did you get last night?
What's up?
How much sleep did you get last night?
I slept really good. Yeah, got in, slept, got up early, ready to go.
What time did you get up?
I think it was like 6.
I beat you.
Slept good.
Do you wake up naturally at 6, or did you set an alarm?
Woke up.
You good?